Hello everyone, thanks for tuning in to today's third video. We're going to have a look at the 12z for today's third video. So we can look at the GFS for GM and the ECM, which is just updating as we are speaking. And I shall get on with that for you very shortly. Just say that the first video release today was the ECM 30-day forecast. So that's like a month ahead, look ahead for the UK and for Northern Europe as well. And then we released the 10 to 14 day video update with all our regular features and lots about stratosphere in that one as well. So if you want to know what's going on in the stratosphere over North Pole, have a look at the second video released today. Right, weather for this, and we're going to have a look at the GFS first of all. So this is how things are looking right now. This is the setup right now. So we're introducing some slightly milder air from the southwest actually at the moment, or we're trying to. It is struggling as it's coming up against cold air from the north. Right, let's see what happens over the next few days then. So another system moves in on Thursday. That one's struggling as well. Could give some snow to northern parts of the country, rain down in the south. And as we go through into the weekend, we actually find colder air coming back in from the north, from the east again. So this is Saturday showing high pressure ridging down from the north, low pressure clearing away into northern France. That's turning wind into the east, so becoming colder, if anything, over the weekend, with certainly return of significant light frost, maybe even a little bit of snow through the early part of the weekend. Into Sunday, low pressure coming in off the Atlantic into that cold air. Could be fun and games with that on Sunday. Into Monday, wouldn't necessarily rule out chance of some snow. We'll know more a little bit later on in the week. Then we go into a westerly phase with the GFS 12z, bringing low pressure in from off the Atlantic. But notice heights are rising to the north and to the northeast, with a very cold pool of air sitting off Scandinavia, or over Scandinavia. What happens next? The low pressure begins to slip southwards and eastwards, and look at this, we're pulling the wind into the east through the second half of next week. This is before day 10 as well. Winds are going into the east. High pressure is building between Iceland and Norway. And we start to pull in a very cold easterly wind. This is actually unleashing the beast a little bit on the GFS 12z tonight, with bitterly cold air moving in from the east. And with that bitterly cold air, there would be risk of snow, particularly for eastern parts of the country. So turning bitterly cold and snowy in the second half of next week via this big blocking area of high pressure setting up between Scandinavia and Greenland. Now, low pressure is having a go at moving in from the Atlantic into that cold air. This is a big old snow event here around the 9th of February, a long way out, of course. This is a big snow event, particularly focused on England and Wales. From this area of low pressure coming up against that bitterly cold air, there will be heavy snow, probable blizzards with that. Eventually, we can go a little bit milder down in the south, but snow risk transferring a bit further northwards with GFS 12. So we finish up looking like that. Actually starting to turn a bit milder with winds coming up from the south. I'll show you the upper air temperatures with that, shall I? So you can see how cold it gets. Let's take this from around 180 hours. So here we go. Middle of next week, we begin to see cold air digging in from the north. Notice how cold it is across Scandinavia. Bitter cold sitting over Scandinavia. Of course, as wind goes into the east, only one way for that cold air to go, and that is westwards on the easterly wind. And so by the time you get through to Friday the 5th of January, end of next week, we're bringing the minus 10 celsius isotherm onto the east coast, when that minus 10 sweeps across all parts of the country. Turns bitter cold with that minus 10 Celsius isotherm coming in from the east. That will be sub-zero temperatures by day and night, or by night and day, and also snow coming in with those easy winds as well. And then, of course, we get that big old snow event developing into the second week of February as the low pressure comes up against that bitterly cold air. The beast is unleashed a little bit. Beast is unleashed with the GFS 12z. Right, let's have a look at the GEM. Have a quick zip through that one. So here we go. If you're enjoying this 12Z update, please smash the like button. Let us know in the comments what you think after you watch the video, and make sure you're subscribed to the channel as well. If you want to see future weather content, don't forget to tell your friends to subscribe as well. Right, here we are on Saturday, Ben. Battle going on. High pressure to our northeast, low pressure to our southwest. Winds are in from an east-southeasterly direction. It was pretty cold on Saturday, and that low pressure sort of slips away to the south, so we turn cold into Sunday. We're all looking cold. Then low pressure trying to come in off the Atlantic into that cold air. That might be a snow event, actually. Sunday into Monday, there might be another dump of snow going on there later in the weekend into the early part of next week. Then we're going into something of a milder southerly wind, but this is starting to produce some warm air advection, and so the Scandinavian high begins to build over Scandinavia in response. We finish up looking like that by day 10, which is the 5th of February. Looks like we've got a Scandinavian high building, and it looks like we're going to turn wind into the east, does it? All we've got to do is send this low pressure south into France. We'll open the door to the easterly wind. If you have a look at the upper air temperatures, we can see that initially there on Wednesday the 3rd of February, quite mild. Next Wednesday week tomorrow. But as we go through towards day 10, we find that those cold upper air temperatures begin to move into the north from Scandinavia. Look how cold it is across northern Europe. Again, all we've got to do, send that low pressure south into France. The wind will go into the east, and that cold pool will be dragged in. It'll be a bitterly cold mass there moving in from the east as well. That's how the GM is looking. Lastly, we'll look at the ECM WF. That has just finished updating as we're speaking. So here we go. The ECM 12Z. Again, battlegrounds going on Thursday. We've got a weather system coming in off the Atlantic up against the cold air. Might give some snow to the north on Thursday. Then the cold air will return southwards as we go into the weekend. Mist could bring snow to the south on Saturday, but more likely to be just like cold rain, probably. We're into cold air across the whole country by Sunday, with this low moving in from the Atlantic again. That might have some snow potential in with it. That one is really struggling to push in off the Atlantic. So Sunday, Monday probably brings quite a bit of snow, but more later on in the week with that. Into Tuesday, begins to go milder with like a southerly wind setting in with this area of low pressure further north. What's the ECM going to do then? Let's move up towards day 10. It's raising the heights to the north, trying to send the jet stream southwards. So by Friday, 5th of February, cold air is beginning to tuck back in to the north. Once again, these are the upper air temperatures through next week. You'll see that cold air, initially mild there on Tuesday the 2nd of February. As we go through next week, the cold air begins to tuck back in. Here we go, -5 Celsius iceberg returning by day 10, Friday the 5th of February. And of course, it is possible, if we go any further than that, which we can't, it's possible we would see this cold pool of air sitting to our north and northeast. You know, we would see that plunging down into the UK over the weekend of the 6th and the 7th of February, which might be very wintry that weekend. You know, it could be that we bring in some very cold air from the northeast and it turns really wintry as well. We shall know more in a few days' time. But very, very interesting 12Z update. I'm sure you'll agree. If you enjoy this 12Z update, please smash the like button. Let us know in the comments what you think. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel. You'll be able to see future weather content. And don't forget to tell your friends and family about GavsWeatherVids as well. We've got quite a bit of lagging going on with the webcam, so I'm not sure what's happening there, why it's actually happening. Never mind. We'll wrap up the video there anyway. So yeah, we're going to have the USA forecast tomorrow, and then we'll be live streaming from 6 o'clock. So we'll do everything that we would do in a typical 12, in a typical 10 to 14 day. You know, we'll go through the 12Z as well, and we'll do that live from 6 o'clock tomorrow evening. I think it'll be a very, very interesting live stream, given the way these charts are beginning to trend tonight. Right, that's it for today's videos, though. So that's all for now, and thanks for watching.